feel good. I like this new setup.
Mm-hmm.
I like feeling closer to you. I can feel the energy.
Reach out,
Right? We
touch
can
you.
touch each other now. Goodness gracious, don't touch me. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's one of those things. This moving up that we just did is something that can allow us to convince ourselves that we're uphill people.
Like top of the hill people?
Top of the hill. We're top of the hill people.
We're not bottom of the hill people.
We're
anymore.
not. I mean, we're still on the bottom of the hill, but we got top of the hill in our hearts.
Yes, yes.
And in our production value. Look at this.
We're like middle of the hill.
I mean, when
location.
it maps out.
Yeah.
You know, we might be actually middle of the hill people.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not that bad.
Top of the hill aspirations.
Yeah, it's like we're not top of the hill, we're not bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
But we're definitely not top of the hill.
3/4 of the hill.
Yeah, we're up there. We're up there. Well, I mean, you're not talking about location. You're talking about it's like how we project. Like we project 3/4 of the hill.
Yeah.
3/4 up, not down.
Right. Up.
Get that right. Man, I was when I was picking Finn up from school today, there was a guy in the parking lot. He got out of his car and he was like waiting for his son to come so he can just grab him and not kidnap him. He was, it's just one way to do it so you don't have to deal with the chaos of the pickup line.
Right. He wasn't in the line. He was.
And he's out there smoking a cigarette.
Oh, that's not allowed.
No,
you
that
haven't
is
been able to smoke
bottom
on,
of the hill shit right there.
Yeah, you haven't been able to smoke on a school campus since like we were in school.
You know what I mean? It was
since the DARE program.
A long time.
Yeah.
A long time. Like it had me looking it up.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you not know that you can't do this?
That is every school's rule.
Guess what he looked like?
A bottom of the hill type of
He was
person.
definitely. Well, here's the thing that made me laugh about it, because like, let's skip the game. What did he look like for now?
Yeah.
Right. And let me just talk about what he looked like.
Yeah.
Because there's something funny to me about how it all played out.
Yeah.
Because he was a black guy. He was a black guy.
Yeah.
Which is, the point that we're not making is that only black people do bottom of the hill shit. Black people make up a very small percentage of this world, of America rather. Most of the people on the bottom of the hill are white people.
Yeah, and most of the people at that school are quote unquote top of the hill people.
You would think so.
Yeah.
You would think so. Like for a while, it seemed like we were the only not top of the hill people. 3/4.
Yeah.
We were the only not. But now there's, especially with the way things have been panning out, there are more bottom of the hill people.
Yeah.
At the score, like rather not top of the hill people.
Yeah.
Fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. But
makes us look good.
It does. It does. It just raised us up. We just took 2 steps up that hill.
Yeah.
It's like they came in and pushed us up.
Yeah.
It's like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, smoking in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I kind of celebrate when people do stuff like that there.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, they don't know yet. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this guy, like he's a black guy. He's wearing all denim everything, like denim jacket, a sweatshirt underneath, denim jeans, white, crisp, clean, white sneakers.
Yeah. Did he have a fast car that he was leaning on?
No, he was like walking around.
Okay.
But he had fast car attire.
Yeah.
He looked cool.
Yeah.
Smoking a cigarette. And my whole thing is like, it's illegal to advertise as a tobacco company near a school.
Yeah.
But you can let cool black guys walk around parking lots smoking.
Yeah.
That's way more targeted and powerful advertising than a camel on a billboard.
Yeah, but maybe all those white kids are like, oh, we can't do that. That's appropriation.
But they want to do it. You see a black guy doing anything cool especially a white boy.
Yeah.
You log that. I'm like, that's something I'll do. When I get to a point in my life because that's like, that's how white people function. It's like, he can't see that and be like, yeah, I'm going to start doing that now. He feels like he has to earn that.
Yeah.
Like once he earns the right to appropriate black cool guys smoking in the parking lot culture.
Yeah.
For sure. That's how he's going to smoke. And he can't wait to smoke.
Yeah.
So he can figure out how am I going to hold the cigarette?
Yeah.
He can't wait.
Yeah.
So that was it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was pretty ridiculous. Like
it's a pretty bold move to do.
It is bold.
Like And you can't wear a mask when you're smoking a cigarette.
He was not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
He was traversing that parking lot without a mask,
Mm.
smoking.
Mm.
And again, I'm not shaking off of the fact that he was advertising cigarettes to children. That's
Yeah.
illegal. You cannot be cool and smoke as an adult at a school.
Yeah.
That
We have we have a repair guy for golf carts, and he comes and he's always smoking cigar.
Yeah.
Always smoking a cigar. But you look at him and you're like, you don't want to be like him, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He might be having a happy life, but that's not for you.
Yeah. He can. Well, are you saying he looks cool?
No, he looks like he crawled out of a junkyard.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he can smoke. That's cool. You can
Yeah.
smoke at a school. That's exactly that's exactly the type of advertising about cigarettes that you want a kid to see.
Yeah.
Or let one of these moms come out of their car neurotically, like smoking, with their arms crossed, like shivering in the summer. Like it's not even
Like
cold
animal
out.
print something or other, but her hair's all disheveled and she's like,
She should have one of those sweaters that don't button.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like, it's like long and draping. Just like let her smoke.
Yeah.
She can do that.
not that guy.
Not that guy. He's too cool. Too cool for school. That's
Yeah.
what it is. He's too cool
Yeah.
for school.
Uh-huh.
He was too cool for school. So it just got me thinking about how like the whole reason they came up with that in the first place, like you can't advertise cigarettes to kids, is because for a while when cigarettes first came out, they were advertising to kids. And it was very important for tobacco companies to get young clients because all of their older clients were dying from complications due to cigarette smoke, right?
Yeah.
So do you remember some of the ways that they used to advertise cigarettes to us when we were children?
No. I
No?
mean, I know all the movies. Like, if you look at movies from back then, like, all the kids were.
Do you this is what stuck out to me the most. Do you remember candy cigarettes?
Yeah. Loved them.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
was addicted.
Did you ever get the ones that actually puffed one puff of smoke?
You mean with the gum inside of it?
Yeah.
Those are my favorite ones.
Oh.
There were two candy cigarettes, right? There was the one that was like the chalky, I don't even know what that was made out of.
Chalk.
Yeah, it was like sugar chalk, like not even like sprinkled some sugar in chalk, or better yet, is chalk sweet? I don't even know.
Ask the kid that licks the chalkboard. I don't know.
That's fair. So, wait, I thought I was asking the kid that licks the chalkboard.
Lick the chalkboard.
You weren't a chalkboard licker? Is that? I'm sorry, I don't mean to touch you while I ask you that question. Were you a chalkboard licker?
No.
So, it's so there was the one hard one, and you would suck on it. It was like a sucking candy,
Uh-huh.
And then the other one was a cigarette-shaped piece of gum in a white wrapper, and it had at the one end, the end that you would light if it was a real cigarette, had I guess the other cigarette, the hard one, like crushed up in it. It was like dust.
Yeah.
And like Ansley said, you got one puff.
So cool.
You got one puff.
Yeah.
And you better use it sparingly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like, let me get my pose real quick. Lean up against the wall. Okay, now I'll chew gum.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came at us hard
Mm-hmm.
when we were kids.
Yeah.
Like all of their mascots were like cartoon characters and stuff.
Were they?
They
Camel?
were. The camel, the
Camel?
Marlboro Man was a cartoon character for a little while.
Was there a fox, or is that just Carfax? I feel like Carfax is a smoker.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, we're not pushing these cars, man. We got to get these cars. Yeah, Carfax Fox is definitely a smoker.
Yeah.
It's hard to push cars that need Carfax.
Yeah. Stressful occupation.
Yeah, it's very stressful. He's like the car salesman from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
What was his name? He had
I don't
like
know.
for sure that's what his name would be named.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I want to say Neil. It wasn't Neil, but I feel like I'm close.
Yeah.
Fuck Neil. Yeah. So what's out there in the world? What's going on with you?
Voting.
Yeah.
It's a big day. It's a
Today
historic
was
day.
a big day, man. Thank you for joining Two Jack Bros on this historic occasion.
Mm-hmm.
We both voted today.
We did.
Just out there being an interracial couple, doing our civic duty to the world.
Yes.
man, it felt good.
Yeah,
It felt good to vote.
we did it.
Felt good to vote. We're out there doing it. So this is our election, non-election special because we don't.
We're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't know
There's
enough
not,
about
no.
politics. We're like idiots.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least me. Like when it comes to politics, I am for sure the village idiot.
Yeah.
You know, it's really easy to convince me one way or the other.
Yeah.
You know, as long as it's just like if I can verify it, I'm like, oh man, this is deep.
Yeah.
They're really trying to get us.
Yeah.
You know? So whatever.
Yeah. We don't need to go into that, but
No.
it is the day.
It is. It is. It was. We can talk about you. Ansley's got a fight coming up.
Yeah.
That's big.
That's where I've been.
That's big on this
Past
historic
couple
day.
days.
On this historic November 3rd, when we're talking about Ansley's fight. That's why it's historic.
Yeah.
You got to fight in what 3 days?
3
I can't even
days?
do the math on
the
days.
6th, yeah.
How do you feel about that? What's going on?
I'm excited. I mean, I'm nervous, of course, because it's a fight or match. I've been calling it a match.
Yeah.
But it's a fight.
It's a fight.
It's a fight. But I'm excited too, because it's like, you as somebody who, had dreams of like, I could be a great athlete one day, and then you're like 35 starting a new sport, and then all of a sudden you get this this opportunity to like do something on a big stage, like lights,
yeah,
intro
literally.
music.
So Ansley's doing something called Fight to Win. It's a pretty neat organization where it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big deal. It's exciting. In the grappling world, people know this.
There's odds.
Yeah. There were odds
bet.
posted. How do you feel about that? Your odds were posted. I mean, god damn. Could you not send that email directly to the competitors, please? Like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing? You have odds out there about you.
Yeah.
Like there are betting odds
Yeah.
for you.
Not in my favor.
Not in your no. How does
That's
that feel?
okay.
That's
I
wild.
like it. I like
That's
it. It's
wild. Ansley's a 3-1.
good. Yeah.
3-1 underdog.
There's still a 1. Is there 3? There 1? Still a 1.
It's still a 1.
Still a 1.
There's still a 1.
Yeah.
There's definitely a 3. Definitely a 3. There's 3 of them. Yeah. That's exciting. I've never saw odds calculated for my likelihood of winning or losing something that I was about to go do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
And then who even calculates those odds?
I don't know.
And they're like, got it.
I know.
Got it. Got her figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exciting. Man, it's so you guys can check that out. It's going to be on UFC Fight Pass or Flow Grappling. Flow Grappling. You can check it out on there wherever you are. It's Fight to Win. Don't know exactly what time Ansley's going to be fighting, but once you look at the Fight to Win,
starts at 5.
yeah, you can
There's
see,
a schedule.
and they stay very close to the schedule. So wherever you see her name on there, she'll be either competing at that time or maybe a little bit earlier, because they like, every time a match is over, they play the 3 minutes of fucking commercials and then they just go straight into the next fight. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
That is exciting, man. I was watching. I gotta get my phone for this. So, I've been looking for heroes. I need a hero.
I feel like a song should bust out right now, like Tom Petty song. Not a Tom Petty song. There's somebody back in the day. There were all those movies where people needed heroes.
I need a hero. Like Tina Turner.
Yeah, there's
Tina Turner,
those,
yeah.
but
No, I need a hero 80s style.
yeah,
Like that's where I feel like back when post-apocalyptic movies were big.
yeah,
Like that's the energy with what I need a hero.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's got that post-apocalyptic. So, I'm looking. I'm
Searching high and low for your hero, huh?
mostly top of the hill.
That's good.
Mostly top of the hill, but
You don't want to find your hero under a bridge, huh?
no, or at the bottom of a hill. It's just it's not where heroes. That's not where
You're
heroes.
looking up. You're
Heroes
looking up.
might start there,
Yeah,
but they don't become people's heroes until they get to the top of the hill.
fair.
Nobody has a hero that's at the bottom of the hill.
Well, your hero, it could be your hero, and then you find him at the bottom of the hill. That could be an 80s movie, right? Now you've got to become the hero.
Well, he can't be my hero if he
Not
goes to
yeah.
the bottom of. If he goes from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill, I'm off that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm too fickle, man.
Yeah.
Like I can't be the one keeping my love for my hero alive.
Ah,
The
okay.
hero has to do that with heroic accomplishments.
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
It's like I can't do any of the work. That's why I don't like watching ventriloquists. I feel like I'm having to do too much of the work to convince myself that I don't see your mouth moving.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Okay.
This is very uncomfortable. I see your lips shivering. They're quaking.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing a very good job. I admit it. I probably couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I don't know where my hero is going to come from. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what genre of the world my hero is going to come from. There are a lot of things that I'm passionate about, right? Like I like fitness. I like martial arts. I like comedy. I like philosophy, communication, right? Warrior cultures. I would separate that from fighting, right? Like where is my hero going to come from? Like, there really are no warrior cultures anymore, or at least they're not out there like warrioring.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's not going to
not
be
approved this day and age.
Yeah, no, it's very frowned upon to go out there and conquer new lands.
Yeah.
Nobody is out there conquering new lands. Every time it does, people are like, whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. So,
And what are you going to do with the women and children?
yeah, first of all, what are your plans for the women and children? Why are you conquering new lands? Let's see what the women and children look like where you're from. It's like the least attractive countries women and children are, the more we got to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, they'll be out
Like
stealing other people.
They're definitely going to try to expand.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why Sweden just always stays neutral. They're like, we got to watch everybody.
Yeah. They're just like, okay. Okay. We see you out there. All right. That country's not really healthy. It's really fucking up your skin. You know? It's just like, yes, it is probably. So I'm looking. So I found this guy. He can't be my hero. He can't be my hero. But I like what he's doing out there. He's one of the jacked black guys working out in the park.
Yeah.
He's of that genre.
Yeah.
Right? So one of the guys in New York City, and I'm watching. I watched a bunch of his videos, you know, and I mean he's jacked.
Yeah.
You know, he's ripped. He's out there doing muscle ups. He's doing dips. He's doing all these ridiculously hard workouts, you know, and he's just moving. When he does a muscle up, it looks as easy as when I take a step forward.
Yeah.
You know, it's just no effort, right? So he has this other guy out there, because that's in that world of YouTube videos, one of the big things is to bring somebody who's not nearly as focused and dedicated as my man Hannibal for King. That's his.
Okay.
But he's a fitness guy, and he's looking to get into fitness, and so this guy Hannibal is showing him a little workout you can do.
Okay.
Right. And I like him because he's like the way he talks, like he doesn't really overstep his ability to articulate.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of times, people want to sound smart.
Yeah.
There seems to be no care about whether or not he sounds smart. He just knows what he knows, right? And so after like they do a couple workouts, he's doing this thing where he's talking, but his teeth are always like a half an inch away from each other. They're not like opening. He's almost a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
But what's happening is he's trying not to breathe really heavily after the workout.
Yeah.
You know, so he's like, yeah, he's like one of those talkers. You know, and he's like, you know, we're gonna come over here. You do this here, and then we're gonna come over here and get this in right here. Right? He's like he talks like that. So he's dropping his nuggets at this point because the other dude just couldn't hack it. You know, he couldn't even grip onto some of the stuff to do the workout. That's how intense this workout is.
Wow.
So now Hannibal for King, now he's in his hot pants. He's feeling good.
Yeah.
He's watching this guy fail. Starts dropping his nuggets. And he goes, he's walking over to a workout and he's like, yeah, I don't drink water when I work out. A little known secret. He goes, our bodies is full of water already. Don't need to add no more. At least I don't want to. It's like bottom of the hill. That's some bottom of the hill shit, dude. And then he starts talking about how like when you don't drink water, it leans you out.
Yeah.
And then you look more cut.
Sure.
And it's like, yeah, it's because you're dying.
Yeah. And then you cramp.
Yeah.
And then you're part of Ansley's stereotype.
Yes, exactly. So I'm like, is that what it is? Is that why black people cramp all the time? Because no matter what we do, we want to look good? Is that what the problem is?
Because you're always working out in your leather jackets. Leather jackets don't breathe. When are black people going to learn?
Leather jackets don't breathe. Yeah, that's a myth in the black community. That leather jackets don't breathe. They are the most breathable sportswear you could use. It's just like you just think that because you're 3/4 of the hill people. If you were top of the hill, you know better. You know?
I feel like there's some Asian people that know better. Like I feel like you might catch an Asian person running in jeans and a leather coat.
That's like it takes a culture of people. It takes people who are poor and who are guessing.
Yeah.
At what top of the hill people do.
Yeah.
Because you can only then guess based off of like what you would do if you had money, but based off the fact that you never had money. Right? Because that's what that shit is.
Yeah.
It's like if I was rich, I would work out in leather jackets. It's like, I bet you would.
Yeah.
I bet you would. Floyd Mayweather fought in leather shorts one time. He won.
Yeah, he always won, right?
He's 50-0. 50-0 in leather shorts.
So leather shorts didn't stop him, is all we're saying.
I mean, he did cramp up in between rounds. But it was okay. He was fighting a black guy. He was wearing leather shorts.
Man, even if your logic is like, we're full of water, I don't need to put any more in, like you're constantly losing water. Like you're pissing all the time.
Yeah.
Would you be like, I gotta top off sometimes?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like I can't even begin to get into the mind of a person that believes
this is your hero.
This is not my hero. He was definitely in contention.
Yeah.
He was being evaluated for as my hero.
Yeah.
He failed miserably. I fuck with water too heavy.
Yeah, you
know,
do.
I can't be idolizing somebody out there pushing that don't drink water propaganda that I've been rallying against my whole entire life.
Yeah. I feel you.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he's gonna what? What do you do for hydration?
Kool-Aid.
He cramps.
Yeah.
He cramps. It's like Kool-Aid has water in it. He doesn't fuck with that.
True.
Unless he's just like opening up the powder and just like taking the powder. Yeah, it's yeah, man, a lot of crazy stuff happening too with you see the whole 50 Cent Chelsea Handler thing that was going on?
No. I watched Chelsea Handler's recent comedy special and I was like, stop telling me what to do, lady.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her recent comedy special, but that's what she was. What was it, like political or what was going on?
Yeah, like not the whole thing, but every once in a while she would stop into little political you know.
Well, Chelsea Handler really feels like she gets to tell people what to do right now.
Yeah. I feel that about her.
That's
she's telling 50 Cents what to do?
She's trying to tell 50
yeah. 50 Cents. She's trying to tell him how to spend his birthday.
Isn't that, come on, you gotta love saying that. That's like that's one of the reasons that, it's like one of the charms that white people on morning shows have for getting to interview a rapper. You know? Like they're like, coming on to the show today, we got 50 Cent. You know, it's like, I got to say 50. Yes. 50. So
what's she telling 50?
Because he endorsed Trump.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah, she came out with like, if you're endorsing Trump, you're endorsing, a sexist Hitler, like a sexist.
That's what she said on her special?
Yeah, something that was just kind of like.
So 50 Cent came at it from the angle of like, listen, I'm not trying to pay more taxes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want 62% of my money.
That's a lot of.
I'm not trying to go from 50 cent to 20 cent.
Yeah.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
I mean, come on. Like, he's not going to make 50 cent puns?
Yeah. Did he do? He did the math, right? Okay.
Did he? Did you do the math?
He did it pretty good. He's close enough.
62% of his money.
Yeah. I
That
mean,
takes
25 would be 50%, and he rounded down to 20. So he did a good. He's close enough.
Close enough for
Yeah.
50 Cent. For
yeah.
somebody named 50.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
pretty
I'm
good
not
math.
mad at him.
Pretty good math. And so she goes on, I forget what night show it was. I think it might have been Jimmy Kimmel, one of those Tonight shows. And he was like, how do you feel about your ex-boyfriend 50 Cent? Or maybe she said, I don't know if you saw, but my ex-boyfriend 50 Cent is endorsing
They
Trump.
used to date?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Missed that. Okay.
Man, you're getting caught up on all of this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. So, yeah, they used to date. It was years ago.
Okay.
Right. They dated. So, yeah, my ex-boyfriend, he's voting for Trump because he wants his money. And then she goes, I had to remind 50 Cent that he's black and he shouldn't be voting for Trump.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
You had to remind him what?
That he's black.
That sounds like some white privilege to me.
That sounds like something.
You don't have to. Black people can't forget, right?
Yeah, it's like, isn't that what the thing is supposed to be? Mm-hmm. It's like, you had to remind a black person that they were black. Doesn't the system constantly remind us that we're black? Oh. It's like, I get it. She's saying it to be funny. She's trying to be funny, right? Then she goes, I don't remember the exact quote, but she was talking about offering up, like if he decides to publicly unendorse Donald Trump, she'd give him another round.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
She said that she said that in a national talk show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where it's like,
she's white womaning out there. She's about to get.
Yeah, I think she also might be overvaluing her box. Right? I've never heard anything. Not that. I've just never heard anything to suggest that Chelsea Handler has like a worldview changing box.
Are there women out there that you feel like can say that? Like,
I mean, some of them do. You know, like Nicki Minaj.
Oh, okay.
Who's the other chick that did WAP?
Yeah.
I was like, I know it's not, but I want to be like Nicki Minaj, Tyler Perry. I'm sure one of Tyler Perry's characters thinks he's got the craziest box out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I don't know. I know 50 Cent had a song about him having the magic stick.
Right.
I mean, it could be that his stick was so magic that it made Chelsea Handler think her box was doing the heavy lifting.
Maybe. Or maybe her box made his stick magic.
No, the song was out way before.
Oh, okay.
Way before he even got with.
Okay.
That was one of the songs that got him into the mainstream.
Yeah.
White people love that.
Yes, we do.
This guy's talking about his dick,
and it's magic.
He's got a magic dick. I knew they had. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, that's 50 Cent's stick is so magic it made Chelsea Handler think that she had the mystic WAP. I can't believe you don't know any of this stuff. This is so fun. It's it's like the hypnotic, the mystic WAP. I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. It's boy oh boy. Or I don't even know if white women are allowed to think that highly of their
box.
Yeah.
I think we should be though. Why not? Let's value the box. I think Ruth Bader Ginsburg gave us the right to think that highly about our boxes. That's what her achievements were.
Yeah, you think Ruth Bader Ruth Bader you think RGB our RGB of the United States Supreme Court, RIP RGB, you think she had the mystic WAP?
Think about it. Her husband did nothing but support her whole life, her ambitions, her goals, everything. She said multiple times she would have never been where she was without him supporting her. Why do you think he supported her?
Again, sounds like he might have the magic stick, right? If you think about it, a stick is a support structure.
Yes.
Right? It's a pillar. I think he might have been I think every decision that she made was hoisted upon her husband's magic stick.
So you're saying, like the saying, like behind every man is a great woman. Like behind every great woman is a man with a magic stick. Is that what you're telling us?
I think it would be more inside every great woman. It could be. It could be. I don't know if it's the chicken or the egg.
Yeah.
I can't claim to know any of this stuff. I'm just out here trying to do this. This is the election non-election special. I don't know what to tell you.
Which came first?
Which
the
came-
magic stick or the magic box?
The Mystic Wop.
The mystic wop. The magic stick or the mystic wop?
Man, that's
Do you
that's
think
an
Donald
age.
Trump has the magic stick or Melania has the mystic wop?
Again, Donald Trump was a billionaire before he met Melania.
Yeah. Which means women would just,
Fair, but also Donald Trump, they always say, well, he got $1 million loan from his dad, but then he fucking lost it or he went bankrupt,
yeah,
and then he still came out on top.
came out on top.
That's some magic stick shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But he wifed her up. Mr. Trump going to Playboy mansions, doing whatever he wanted to do. And he wifed this one up
yeah, she's pretty,
and has a mystic wop.
but he was still. I mean, we all know about Stormy Daniels,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Do you do that? Do you go out there? Because to me, if he's out there having sex with porn stars,
Mm-hmm.
to me, that sounds like somebody who is in search of the mystic box,
Mystic wop.
the mystic wop,
Mm-hmm.
right? So maybe Donald Trump, maybe we need to just look at that. Maybe he was just looking for a hero like I am.
Wait, does that mean that you're going to go in search of the mystic wop on your
I'm-
hero search?
I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
just
good.
checking.
I think my WAP situation is
Yeah.
as mystic as it needs to
Okay.
be. I think it's as mysterious as it needs. I'm very comfortable with. And that's everybody has to find their equilibrium.
Mm-hmm.
My equilibrium isn't for lack of a mystical WAP experience. Yeah, that's what 8K is.
Mystic wop.
It's like for 4K, it's like almost like looking at the person in real life.
Yeah.
For 8K, it feels like you're inside people you're watching. It's inside. It's
Yeah.
inside definition.
Intimate.
Very intimate. Go ahead.
Well, I think there is moments, like maybe there are some people out there with the magic stick, and maybe there are people with the mystic wop, but I think there's also people that come together and create the mystic wop stick all
Okay.
in one.
Okay. Okay.
Like
So
the
wait.
magic and the mystic combines.
Yeah. They like. How would we even say that? I mean, I'm thinking. Like it's like a team up.
Yeah.
Or like a Captain Planet situation.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
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 Like a good merge of genitals.
Yeah. When they come together.
What is that? It's a blend.
It's a blend.
It's a morph. It's like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It's like
Like they're both strong apart, but together.
Yeah. This is like it's funny to me that my brainstorm for coming up with a name for describing how the enhancement of two genitals coming together. I'm like Captain Planet, Power Rangers. What else?
Talk about
What else?
advertising to kids.
Yes. What a Voltron. What else?
What was
else?
Tiger Cats?
Thundercats.
Thundercats.
It's a
Thundercat.
Thundercat.
Yeah.
It's a Thundercat. We got one. It's let's just go with Thundercats.
It's a Thundercat.
It's a Thundercat. Man, that's how it's done, people.
Yeah.
That's how it is done. Also, check out our Patreon. We're getting new subscribers on a pretty regular basis, and we're not even advertising it, which we should do better about that.
Yeah.
But I'm very appreciative of everybody that is listening to this podcast, somehow finding out that we have a Patreon, and then taking a chance on it. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that behavior. That's
That's a risky behavior that you're proud of. Go out there and find your Thundercat. Stick it in wherever you got to. Find out if it works.
That's some risky behavior that I support. So let me ask you: Is that what you think? Is that what you think we are? Do you think we're the Thundercat?
Yeah, we're the Thundercat.
Are you so like separately? You're like when we're apart, you're just like Sidney just at home with his non-magic stick. I'm over here with my mundane box.
But when combined,
Thundercats ho! Oh yes, yes, man. Let me dip over. I'm just dropping.
You are. Do you need that
everything?
back?
Not yeah. You can give it back. You can give it back. Oh man, we're doing it. So what else? What else do you got here? What do you got for us? Oh, before we even talk about this, did you hear about the? Before you talk about whatever you were not gonna say, don't worry.
Okay.
Did you hear about
I didn't.
Keith Rainier, leader of the Nexium cult?
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah, I was about to say because
I'm
cult news is our news, right?
Yeah.
Cult news. So, you know how he was sentenced to 120 years in prison.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time.
That's a long time.
That is a long time. What do you think about? You think he had the magic stick?
Oh. Ew, I don't want to say it, but I kind of think he must have.
I mean, to get to that type of power within a cult that revolves around the stick.
Yeah.
That stick cannot. This can't be a Muggle. It's not a Muggle stick.
No, you couldn't have had a Muggle. But he's like one of those dudes that you look at as a woman that you're like, I don't want him to have a magic stick. Like, ew.
Yeah, I think most guys look at every guy and say, I don't want him to have a magic stick. Please, God, no. Just a Muggle stick like everybody else. Just a Muggle stick like everybody else. Oh, my God. Could you imagine how stressful it must be to try to be a cult leader with a Muggle stick?
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, those are the cults that have really strict rules. I think those are the cults that end up being like, let's all drink Kool-Aid together because...
Murder-suicide cults.
Yeah.
It's like, because you can't... Because here's the deal. It's like your cult leaderness and charisma allows you to get your Muggle stick inside of them.
Yeah.
But then it's like, you can't have them telling people about your Muggle stick. No. They gotta die.
Yeah.
This whole entire cult has to die.
Yeah.
Everybody now knows about my Muggle stick. I gotta fucking start over the whole new cult.
Yeah.
Man, that is hilarious. It's like the smaller the Muggle stick, the more elaborate the death.
Yeah.
The more ridiculous the death has to be. Because remember that there was that one cult where they were all blowing them, like setting themselves on fire. Oh. So what they were doing is they were taking like sleeping pills or like drinking something that put them in a really deep sleep, and they were setting a timer, like a time.
Oh right,
bomb,
yeah, because that one family couldn't blow themselves up because their kids kept like stopping them.
They kept waking up and defusing the bomb, but then going back to sleep.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's just like it's such a weird place to be.
Yeah.
As a kid, where you're like smart enough and self-aware enough to wake up and defuse a fucking timed firebomb.
Uh-huh.
But then you don't have the awareness to like fucking call the cops, dude.
Yeah.
Or like,
go to Auntie's house, like
leave.
Yeah.
You know? Because these parents had to wake up. Keep in mind they took enough sleeping medicine to keep them sleep while being burned alive.
Yeah.
So it's like they wake up 4 days later and they're like, we're still here?
Yeah.
Why are we still here? And then they go set the bomb and like take their sleeping medicine, go back to sleep, and then their kids come out and they're like, and just go back to
Let's
sleep.
go to school, guys.
Like, what the hell?
I packed
the
your
hell
lunch.
is that? I think it takes. I think because that is, and we'll get back to the Nexium guy in a second, but to agree to set yourself on fire for the cult, like I think that is only something that somebody with a Muggle stick would do to agree to.
the person setting themselves on fire has a Muggle stick, or you would only
Because the cult leader is like, you got to fucking set yourself on fire.
Yeah.
You got to, put yourself to sleep, set yourself on fire. And then, like, we're in this married relationship. And then I got to be like, hun, we should do that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, man, like, let's fucking set ourselves on fire. I never have to think about how small my dick is ever again. It's got to be stressful. Like, walking around with, like, a microbird or something.
Yeah.
It's got to be nonstop stressful.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a small penis, but I'm constantly like, that's bigger than my Muggle. That's bigger. Like, why is that so big? It doesn't need to be that big. This makes no sense. Like, Sidney, it's a bike. Calm down. It's like, I can ride a tiny bike. Yeah, it's got to be stressful.
Yeah.
It's got to be a stressful thing.
Yeah.
So so after hearing 15 wrenching testimony from 15 victims, many of whom described how Mr. Rainier, again, this is the leader of the Nixium cult, had left them traumatized and brainwashed from his pseudoscientific teachings.
Pseudoscientific.
That's a wild part to me.
You know what's crazy about his, like, so I watched the whole documentary about it. Like, his teachings could really help a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's like, he for sure manipulated people. Like, one of the things that he would do is he was all about, like, making people make themselves available to him. So he's the cult leader. Everybody wants time with him, right? And because he is a good talker and he's a smart human. He made his way through school. He has theories, like has a scientific mind.
Yeah.
And these theories that they've come up with to help people, self-help, are legit theories that could help people. And so he'd call people at like 3 o'clock and be like, hey, you want to go walk with me? And you'd be like, yeah, of course I do, because you want this time with him, And so he'd be like, you'd be walking with him. And like for one chick, he was like, she's like, I'm just like, I think he was trying to get her to move somewhere. And she's like, I'm just nervous. I'm just worried about, and he's like, those are limitations. Don't have any limitations. Stop letting things hold you back. You have so much potential in life. You just have to embrace it and stop thinking about the negativity. And like, you're the only one holding you back. And like, oh, and you'd be like, go lick that puddle. She'd be like, I don't want it. And he's like, why? What are you afraid of? You're afraid of the dirt? You're afraid of the germ? And she's like, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of anything. And she'd go lick the puddle. Like. And then they're all like, after they walk away from it, they're like, why did I lick the puddle?
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you start.
Yeah.
That's how you start. And then you like, oh man, you're a talent. Like, you're talented. Aren't you a massage therapist? My dick is tight. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? You're a massage therapist. What are you afraid of? It's just another body part.
Yeah. Yeah, he was all about that. Like, it's just your body. Like, be naked. What are you so nervous about? This is what God, like, this is you. Like, stop having limitations.
Those people crack me up where it's like, why does it matter? Like here's my hand touching your shoulder. Is that sexual? Then why is it sexual if I'm doing this?
Yeah.
Why is it sexual when I poke you right here in the vagina with my penis? Why is it sexual?
Yeah.
Why is this? There's just body parts. And see, you feel that? It's just a body part. So you know what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. So Rainier, he directed his followers to start a podcast.
I didn't hear about the podcast.
Where they pay someone $25,000 if they can find inconsistencies in the case to get it overturned. Because he's in court. He's in trouble.
Yeah.
120 years.
And so the people he surrounded himself with had a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the people, the ladies that were like, decided they didn't want his magic stick anymore and got out of it. Like, he just kept suing them for like over and over again so that they couldn't have a life, because all they were doing is defending themselves in court, because he's got like unlimited funds to do this kind of stuff.
Because he's using funds that he's manipulating out of these rich people.
Yeah, and he's also all the people that work for him that are building up the organizations that he has, which, because they're worldwide, he's like not paying them. It's like, oh, you got to work your way up the ladder. You'll get it at the end. And so he's just like, to be, to go to these weekends or be part of it, you got to pay like $5,000, $10,000. And they've got all these connections to like Hollywood. And like, one of his things was like, he went to Mexico and he was like, in order to change Mexico, you've got to get like the high powered rich Mexicans, and like, like he would convince them like Mexico's not going to change unless you guys are the change. Like I can't get the poor people in Mexico and make them change their lifestyle. You know,
Yeah.
like they're too busy working and like
You got to change it from the top of the hill down.
top of the hill down.
You can't go to Mexico and expect the bottom of the hill Mexicans to change Mexico.
No, he top of the hill all the way around.
Yeah. So it's funny that you brought up Mexicans. Right?
Yeah.
Because one of the things is that he employed Mexican immigrants as coaches, and so he didn't pay them.
No.
But he was giving them a job which they needed for legal status in the country.
Oh.
So then he was like taking advantage of the fact that he just wanted to be in the best fucking country on earth.
Mm.
Just the God blessed country on earth. Like there's no country that is more God blessed
Right. Right.
than this country.
More Thundercats here than anywhere in the world.
And then anywhere. Let me ask you this question. What do you think more Thundercats are couple-wise? You think they're more like same race couples or mixed race couples?
I think you get more of mixed race couples, like, you know, and like mixed nationalities. That's where all the passion is, right?
Yeah.
You see those weird foreign dudes or weird foreign women with like that are like all, you know, Pepe Le Pew-ish about everything.
Yeah.
That's Thundercat behavior.
Okay. I just like in my mind was just like picturing like as a guy going through looking for my partner.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like Thundercat. Oh. Like, cause you remember that was his little thing that he would do.
Yeah.
When he was like swinging his sword.
Yeah.
He would have his sword. Thunder. Man, was that an analogy for combining genitals to make the perfect genital?
Maybe.
I mean, that. His biggest enemy was Mumra, who was a mummy that would transform into something else. But I don't know. This might be a little bit of a stretch, but like to me, a mummy is wrapped in gauze. He's protected.
It's a condom.
It's a condom
Coming at you.
So it's the only enemy to a Thundercat is a condom. And so you got it immediately. You knew exactly as soon as I said he was wrapped in gauze, you were like, he's a condom. That's deep.
Yeah.
I feel like Jordan Peterson breaking down, you know, all this mythology, this ancient mythology of the Thundercats and what it means for the world. I think we're right about that.
Yeah. I feel like I need to go back and study little Thundercat.
Dude,
lore.
I cannot wait to possibly, you know, you can drink a little alcohol. I'm going to smoke a little pot.
We're going to have a Thundercat
We're
breakdown.
Watch Thundercats and just be holding each other's knees like, oh my God. I'm excited about that. Get out there, watch Thundercats with this new perspective. This very whole new perspective.
I can't wait to see what was the like fluffy cat that was in it.
Oh, Snarf.
Snarf? What do you think, Snarf? You think Snarf's always jumping in people's laps? Like Snarf is I can't wait to see Snarf's behavior.
Snarf might be the sound it makes when a Thundercat comes together. Oh, I'm sorry, did I snarf? It's like, man, last night we were going out, we were snarfing. We were out snarfing, man. There's some loud snarfing last night.
Yeah.
It's man, we should probably get going because you gotta get to training. You got a fight coming up. You got some training to do. I'd like to get this up maybe before the election results come out, which is who knows if that's gonna happen because I have to go to Philly to do with the Matt and Shane's podcast tonight. So I hopefully I get this out before. If not, you know, we still love you guys. We still love you guys. Man, this was a fun episode. We definitely finished strong. Definitely like the way this one finished. Let me just get these shout outs And so also too, we're not political people. I feel like we have to say this. Like we don't care who you vote for.
No.
We just want
Love you all.
to make you laugh. We don't care what your political leanings are. We just want to make you laugh.
Yeah, I think if be good to each other, snarf as many people as you can.
Snarfing them.
If you want two lots, if it's one person you want to snarf that one person good.
Find your Thundercat.
And take care of them. That's all you got to do.
What is what are we excluding when we're talking about finding your Thundercat? Are we excluding same-sex couples?
No, of course you can snarf with the same sex.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be a Thundercat. For lesbians, it's a kitty cat.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
It's two cats.
Yeah.
That's a kitty cat. And for guys, for gay guys, it's an abomination.
Shut up.
It's like, but also too, I don't know if because like women do scissor.
Yeah.
Do men friction? Do men penis fight? Do men sword fight?
If they want to.
What is that? What is that?
Is it when you rub?
Fire
they just
starters.
thunder. Yeah.
Yeah, just fires. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunder, lightning.
Yeah, thunder. It can't be thunder and lightning. It's not thunder and lightning, but it's like you want smolder. Smolder. You want smolder. You guys, listen. Why are we doing this? Gay guys are way better at branding themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, they can do it.
Yeah, they got it.
And if you're somewhere in between, you can thunder, you can lightning, you can snarf, you can cat it up, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, thunder kitty cat. Ooh, that's a threesome.
Yeah.
All right, shout out Mike Butler, Mike Levy, Liz Bott, Doc, Kevin Stevens, Julian from Canada, and his wife Meg.says.so on Instagram, and sew and tell.
And we liked your jacket.
Oh yeah, but although we would have liked to have seen the rip before the embroidery, so we could see exactly what the magic of embroidery can do. We stalk her Instagram. So Kevin Lau, Mary Jo, Nicole, Raj, Janelle, Courtney. What up, Janelle? Courtney, Rick, Andrew Pace, Keith Butts, Kyle Hancock, Erica Daniels, Levi Mercer, Justin Masabi, Ezekiel Ellis, Logan, Ryan, Roger Down, Joe, Rob, Joe Francis, and his girlfriend's company, Saved by the Wreath. TJ James, our man down under, holding us down. What up? Or what's down? Are you a top of the hill person or a bottom of the hill person? Nick Cupsey, his 2 books, Lost in the Mail, and The 5 People You Meet in Wawa. This old guy, I don't know who you are, but I hope you made it through COVID. I hope you're getting out there and voting, old guy. Chris Bruno, Kevin McGran, Graham Hoffman, Chris Tucker, Derek Towson, Sean Dowdy. Oh, Chris Bruno's getting married. Shout out to that. He's found his Thundercat. Sean Dowdy, he also got married. He's getting married very soon. He found his Thundercat. Guy Patterson, Brian Bachner, Toscani Rodriguez, our man. Purple. Oh, Anthony got a purple belt, Toscani. So, yeah, that was it. And of course, you're listening to Circadian Clock, and one of our favorite artists, Melissa Vile Kingdom. And
congrats to MJ on her blue belt.
Oh yeah, congrats! Goodness gracious, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
thank you. That's why you gotta find your Thundercat, all right? Because I'm just up here just thundering with no balance.
No.
Oh, all right, we love you all.
Got you.